Welcome back to another episode of Mental Cement. I'm Candace Kelly, and I'm sitting here today with Christine Edwards, the founder of Amplify Charlotte. How are you today?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing great. So I'd love to talk a little bit about Amplify Charlotte. What is that, and what are your goals for that company?
Sure. So I started Amplify Consulting LLC in July of this year, and we have a brand that we're managing right now called Amplify Charlotte. And what our goals are for that is to get people engaged more in the community and really to make people more aware of the resources that are available to them so that they can communicate more easily with the local government so that they can make changes.
I love that. And we talked a little bit off camera about kind of your packaging that you send to people. So if someone were to sign up, they wanted to make a change in their community, they said, we need more sidewalks, we can't be walking in the street. What would be their first steps?
So their first step, we have pop-up events that we do, whether it be partnering with schools or some type of social pop-up, and we'll have a table. You can actually get a free Get Civic kit at the table, and inside the kit is information from the city government, county government, some outside agencies have contributed information. So it's a lot of paper materials, but there's also some cool swag in the box too. We have stickers, pens, wristbands, things that people are going to get excited about. Another sort of item that we have inside the kit is our Get Civic handbook. And the handbook actually is where you're going to have the bulk of the information. It has tools broken down in 3 categories: voice, representation, and change. And if you go on our website, you can read all about it. So that's one way you can get a kit at our pop-up events. The other way to get a kit is on the website. If you purchase one kit, we'll actually give one to a student in our next generation civic leadership training.
Nice.
So yeah, and I actually brought one. Is it okay if I show what it
definitely.
looks like? So this is sort of the look and feel of our kit, our handbook, and the kit has the same look and feel with the blue and the green. It was really important for me to have the blue incorporated and the green because of the city of Charlotte. I don't know if you know this, but our crown, the crown, the logo, is green.
Oh, nice.
And
I don't think I did know that.
And I think green is one of those colors that Charlotte has really stuck with in terms of their branding. And then the blue, my day job is that I work with Mecklenburg County, and Mecklenburg County is branded with blue. And so it's kind of a marriage of the two together.
I love that. What got you interested in this civic work? Many people might volunteer if they have extra time, but you've kind of made it your mission to do that as your day job.
Absolutely. I guess what got me involved in civic work is, so I grew up here in Charlotte, and my family moved here from Virginia. My parents split up when I was younger, so it was just me, my mom, and my brother moving here. And just from a really young age, I kind of noticed the difference between where we lived and where my friends lived, or where we lived versus where we went shopping. Like we lived, when we first moved to Charlotte, we lived on the east side, and it was super affordable. We lived in a duplex, and it was close to the school we went to. Me and my brother used to walk to school, and it was a really nice, friendly neighborhood. But then when we would go shopping in the university area, or sometimes we would go shopping in South Park, and I always associated other parts of town with being like, oh, that's really nice, or they have nice things, and it never even connected with me that people lived in these other places. I just thought all the neighborhoods were like mine.
Right.
And so we kind of had humble beginnings, and I just really cared about home, and that kind of followed me into college in my want and desire to give back. So when I was a senior in college at UNC Greensboro, I volunteered, I had an internship really, at the Greensboro Housing Coalition, and I was giving vouchers, I was working with clients, people who were homeless or soon to become homeless. That's what really got me started in the work.
I love that. How do you define home, or what do you do to essentially make sure that Charlotte stays your home?
Oh, that's a deep question. That one, that's a question that a lot of people are dealing with right now because of the issue of affordable housing in Charlotte. And it's not just Charlotte. It's a lot of really growing urban areas are becoming more and more expensive to call a place home. So how I define home, just a place of your own, a place with a door that locks, you know, just something as simple as that. That's home. Somewhere you feel safe, somewhere where you feel welcome. In Charlotte, to me, I do feel safe, I do feel welcome. I just know that there are some people that might not feel at that same level.
I love that. Guys, we've got to protect our home. Where can they connect with you online if they want to know more about making their home safer, more affordable, or just getting their voices heard?
Absolutely. So y'all can find me online. I really am having a good time on Instagram right now. So you can find me on Instagram at Miss Edwards CLT, or you can find us at amplifycharlotte.org or on Instagram at amplifyclt.
Christine, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Candace.
No problem. We'll see you next week with another episode of Mental Cement.